Joining us in the studio this morning is Dana Gould, a striking Hollywood writer. I think he's pretty dapper, too, don't you? Yeah, very handsome. A striking Hollywood writer who also happens to moonlight as one of America's most entertaining stand-up comedians. Dana spent the past 7 seasons writing some of The Simpsons' most memorable episodes. He's also appeared in front of the camera on Letterman, Conan, and Seinfeld. This weekend, Dana's headlining Giggles Comedy Club, and you can make reservations for tonight or tomorrow. And you better do it now, because next time it's going to be the Paramount. It's going to be big bucks, right?
That's the rumor I'm spreading.
That's it. Call 206-526-JOKE. Dana Gould, welcome to the Bob Rivers Show. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, I'm Bob. You know, some men have to go off to war. I had to go off to Giggles. Where are you going, Daddy? Daddy has to go to Giggles, sweetheart. But I like the truth in advertising of Giggles. You'll giggle. I'm not going to gut busters.
Belly laugh.
I'm not going to make a promise I can't keep. There's a strip joint in L.A. called Crazy Girls. Truth in advertising, my friend.
That's right.
If you walk into that building, you will see crazy girls. You don't go into a strip joint. Well-adjusted young business women. Don't go into that strip joint. They're lying.
We were having a discussion the other day, and you could answer this for us. We wondered, if you're a striking writer, what can you do and what can't you do to make money?
I can tell you very specifically what I can do.
I bet you can.
You cannot write for anything for payment that is a Guild signatory. So an example is I rewrote half of this movie. This movie was finished in 2006, and it wasn't that good. And so I looked at it and basically rewrote half of it and said, you have to reshoot this. I was hired to fix it.
Okay.
And that's shooting on Saturday, and I can't go there. I can't have anything, to do with it.
Even though you are allowed to be at Giggles. Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Giggles is not a Writers Guild signatory, and it's not writing. I'm just doing comedy.
Giggles isn't a health department signatory either. So
yeah, that's what I understand.
Yeah, nice people though.
Tape. But to get excited for the strike, to get up for the strike, to get psyched, I watched the movie Fist with Sylvester Stallone, where he plays a union leader.
Yeah.
Here's a little advice though: if you rent the movie Fist, make sure it's the one with Stallone.
Yeah, not the Caligula remake.
Yeah. Don't go through the swinging door to get that.
I'm not doing that.
Do you get out?
Brethren.
Keep your residuals.
Do you get out there and pick it? Have you
I do. I pick it. I pick it 3 hours a day. Only when I'm not here, and it's hard. It's like my feet really hurt.
Well, it's got to be hard for you, too, because like Leno's writers, Leno will come out and bring them donuts. Homer is not bringing you anything.
Cartoon characters aren't helping his whatsoever.
Yeah.
But I have such a high regard for hookers now because they're out on the street every day, too. But you never see them like, oh, my feet. Oh, my back.
Well, they're not on their feet, but the back I can understand the complaint. Yeah.
Can we get one of those chairs where they give you the massage chair? They're out there.
Someone should get a barrel and put some wood and fire in it for it.
Exactly. So. I make prostitute orthotics for their comfort. No, it's really it's a drag, and I hope it gets resolved. I hope it gets resolved quick.
But people are saying it could go a very long time.
It could go a very long time. The writers' strike in 1988 was 5 months long, but that was really, really poorly run. We only picketed 1 day a week, and it was during the summer when the people you're striking against are on Martha's Vineyard. So now it's a little more, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not a businessman. I remember once talking to some guy at a party who was like a business affairs guy. And I was like, why is it that you can't make money and then you just share it with the people you work with and everybody makes money? He was like, you're an idiot.
But I'm a funny idiot.
Yeah, I don't have.
This is the other thing is that
can't you be nice to people? No, you're an idiot.
The writers have been going on YouTube and saying, aha, we can go on YouTube. And I thought, every 8-year-old can go on YouTube. And that's not really a win, but it is kind of neat. They're getting their point across.
There's a great video on YouTube called Voices of Uncertainty. If you go to YouTube for that. And basically it's the 6 guys that run the AMTP, who the American, it's the producers of television and motion pictures. And they tell the Writers Guild, we don't know how to make money off the internet. We haven't figured that out yet. It's these same guys talking to guys at Wall Street going, we've got this thing rigged. We know how to make the money.
Right.
So it's
we're going to make $1 billion. We actually play. We'll play that again. We played that clip. We don't know anything about the internet. We expect $1 billion from the internet right next to each other.
It's amazing. And some people just, it's a thing in business and it's a thing in politics too. And I don't say this like, it's the same for Republicans and Democrats, that it's okay to just tell a bald-faced lie. You know, it's just like, well, as you know, America's only had a flag for 6 years. And then people go, well,
he said it on TV. It must be true.
Yeah, exactly. It's still a debate. It's like, it's like evolution. And so, well, the debate is still no, it's not a debate. You can't argue with magic.
Have you been watching the debate?
That was OJ's defense. Yeah. It was magic. I didn't kill her. By the way, he's on trial again.
Yeah.
Even the world has gone into reruns. Even just things that happened are now happening again.
King got shot yesterday.
Yeah, you're right. I hadn't noticed.
I gotta get married again.
Hey, when you're writing The Simpsons, which I love your show. I cannot believe the stuff you guys come up with.
It's all me.
It's his show.
But some of my favorite ones I've found have been credited to you. Is there a level of absurdity that must be reached? Or there's funny stuff?
Oh yeah, well there's 12 or 14. I don't know. Really, really funny people who work there, and they go through every script, a dozen times. So even if I wrote the show, the stuff in that show that came directly from me, it's not all me by any stretch.
Homer enters the room. Dana Gould.
That's me. That's all I've actually. Before I came to the show, you'll know it in the early episodes. Homer never entered a room.
It was his. He brought that to the table. When the show is written, then the drawings, is it still drawn the old-fashioned way by Taiwanese children to make 30
Korean
cents?
children? Yes.
It's Korean. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, my children are adopted from China, and I basically did it so they wouldn't have to animate The Simpsons.
Saved them.
Now that is true. You and your wife adopted 2 Chinese kids.
Yeah.
And now,
leave it to me to have kids and not get laid.
Well done.
Is your wife?
I still can't.
Is your wife Asian American?
No, she's not. She's just she's white as a loaf of Wonder Bread. And we'll often. It's funny. I'm white. My wife is white. We have Asian children, and oftentimes women will come up to us. Always. Oh, bravo, bravo. They'll just see us all together. So you adopted. How did that happen? Why did you do that? Tell me. What was your process on that? Right in front of the kids. And it's like, I'm not telling you.
We're not. And it's a good thing you've told them, probably.
Oh, yeah. They know we don't have any secrets from them. But these people are like, it's none of your business.
I didn't put $75,000 in an offshore account. First thing we did.
I didn't go up to people with biological children. What happened here?
That kid's got one eye. What happened?
Yeah. Stick his junk in your business? What happened? Somebody have a couple of Dos Equis and drop some Totnog in the baby bunker? What went on here?
They feel like they have the right to ask you anything.
These are private issues, and my method of parenting is quickly. I don't know. Do you have?
I have 2 boys, but full grown now.
Full grown. Yeah. But did you go through this where my method of parenting has devolved to just blatantly empty threats?
Yes.
Like I'm just out of gas. I was like, stop doing that, or I'll murder Santa Claus. I have nothing left.
I'll bring that down. I haven't gone there yet.
I'm going to kill Grampy.
How old are your kids, Dana?
Get in that bathtub right now, or Daddy's going to rape the Tooth Fairy. I'll burn this house down.
How old
My kids are 5 and 3.
5 and
so
3.
I might as well have apes. It's like they don't. At least apes have upper body strength, can move things around.
This Chinese toy recall, it must be a whole different level of conversation with the Chinese kid.
Why can't we have anything from our own culture? Well, that's a good question.
By the way, kids, you pack your stuff. You've been recalled. Yeah,
because it's like going through an X-ray without a lead apron. That's why.
Oh.